So I am going to record this here. I'm going to pop over to Discord. And I should be good. I just have to remember to stop this recording. Bear with me. Let's keep this rolling, right? Hello. How it goes. I know I'm a little early. Oh, it's because it's reflecting. Yeah, it's reflecting through. That's weird. Yes, and a pop up. No, you're good. I'm just trying. The camera thing is like bugging me right now. I'm trying to figure out if I can switch it because it's almost throwing me off balance. So weird. I don't think it usually mirrors me. I don't remember. Huh. Okay. It might just. Yeah, it might just. I don't know. Let's see. I hate using the everyone tag, but it works. Yeah. Well, and so I don't know if you saw, like, I tried to post. I posted a whole last video. I posted a whole video of like hyping this, like talking about how I got on, like announcing it on the Patreon, and it was like live drop, and it had to like a link to a random date sometime next week, and it was I don't understand what the hell was going on with that, and like I tried deleting the post and like re-upping it, editing it, and I don't know what the fuck's going on with that shit, but my god, it. But yeah, and I don't know if it was just bugging with me or what. But hopefully some folks will pop in here in a little bit. I don't know because I just posted it up, like literally it just said, when do you want to post this? I said post now, so I figured it was the way to go. I am just going to do this. Well, it's just that frustrating thing. Oh, now there's comments. This page has been removed. What? What? What do you mean this page has been removed? How is that possible? Oh, who just popped on? What up, Spike? Oh, I am attempting to figure out why Patreon fucking hates me. Yeah, and it defaulted to that, and I don't know how it even did that because that wasn't a thing. What up, Theo? How's it going, bub? Um, yeah, because now the funny thing is, there we go. Okay, Ryan Thomas and Fournette, they was in the Discord Patreon posting as being random. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I don't know what the hell. Like it was just like, oh, this is just dropping, and I'm like, no, I wanted to share a video. That's all that this was supposed to. Anyways, I'm also recording this over on StreamYard, so I'll post it up as a Patreon exclusive video after all this is said and done. So who just popped on? Oh, what up, Darth? How's it going, bub? Also, can you guys hear my fan? I don't know if it's warm down here, so I'm trying to circulate air. Test, test. All right. Okay, cool. So I don't know. I'll do a little talk ski, I guess, before this all goes. But so the other day, David Tussler and I and in Geeky in spirit got together and we made the trek. We picked up these beauties. So this is what I'm going to be busting into tonight. But like I said, I'm trying to give some folks a little more time to pop on. But again, I'm recording this right now, so I'll drop it up on here. Well, I'll drop it on YouTube as a Patreon exclusive video, so it won't be public. Um, but yeah, how you guys been? You guys had a good weekend and all that jazz? Good. Oh, geez, nice. I I forgot that was a thing. Not Coraline, just that. So originally, I was supposed to be doing a print for that event, and Fathom Events up here in Minnesota basically said, "Oh, it has to be fully licensed." And I go, "Well, if I'm doing it through Fathom Events, you guys are licensed." And they're like, "Yeah, I know how that's usually works, but we don't know if that's how it works with Coraline." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So thankfully, it gave me a little breather of time that I didn't have to do that this week because I was sick as a dog. So that was nice. But should we get into it? Should we bust into some turtles? I feel like we should bust into some turtles. I do like turtles. So I don't know. Should I do like an intro shtick so when I edit this together, it looks like it's just for a video? I don't know how the fuck to do this. I'm sorry. It's weird. I want to like chronicle this because this is something important to me, but like it feels weird just cold starting, being like, we haven't said anything yet. What's up, everybody? Dave from Hot Comics. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong intro. Shit. See, I'm not good at this. Uh, but no, seriously, I am freaking stoked. Picked up the Stump Turtles. They are amazing. They are insane. They make no sense whatsoever, but they hold such a special place in my heart. There we have our lovely promoters and our arena set up, and the future of the line right there, Ace Duck and Misterioso. Um, but they're the figures that are out already in Crying Hound and Leatherhead. And then of course there's the turtles. I would also put Belly Bomb in this too because Belly Bomb was part of the space stuff. But yeah, also Leatherhead, Ken Mitroni, absolutely killing it. Very, very excited. I do enjoy that it just shows the individual figures on the back as opposed to the 4-pack. Um, but this was one of those stories that as a kid, I don't know how many of you um, remember this arc. Also, for the people watching this later on Patreon, I'm doing this live on the Discord right now, the Patreon exclusive Discord. So you'll hear some of the COJ chiming in here and there. Again, this is really weird saying this for future use, but oh hi Stormy. Um, there we go. That's Fortnite in there. Um, but like this was one of those along with um, the Donatello one shot that like I had a Turtle Adventures comic version, but I also had like a children's book version with this arc. Like so Crying Hound was one of those and it was just a little square book. And so like where some people are just like I have no idea who the hell these characters are. Oh, hi Stormy. Did you want to say hi? Come on. Up. There you go. There's a Stormy. Say hi. Hi, there we go. Hey, thank you. Here's a good girl. I'm gonna unbox some turtles. They don't have pizza. Okay. I love you. Are you going? Thank you. Are you gonna lay in here with me? You can lay down in here. Anyways, um, dog break. Um, yeah, these were just like ingrained in my head. I already liked professional wrestling. I love turtles, so this was the natural progression of just going, holy shit, this is happening. So I'm gonna start with Leatherhead because it's easier. But Killer Ken Mitroni artwork there on the sides, which he's also open for commissions right now. If any of you guys want artwork made by this dude, I have a couple pieces that I've commissioned him to do over the years, and I'm trying to get him for the marathon stream this year because as many people are like, oh, Eastman, Laird, are running through their turtle R's. Ben Bishop. I'm like Ken Mitroni, which you can't say that name and feel like a mature adult. I'm sorry, it's silly. Ken Mitroni. Um, but yeah, dude, absolutely killed it. You guys know. Oh, they're teasing me. Look at that. Cuddly the cowlick in the packaging. Absolutely gorgeous. The audience is ready. Give us the cow. Anyways, sorry, Stormy. Um, that actually completely missed Stormy for reference. It was about 3 feet behind her. But standard Swedish chef rules. If you're gonna throw it well. But did any of you guys end up getting this one? Darth, right? Yeah, dude. I'm sure. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Okay, fair enough. I have an inkling that we might see some individual releases down the line because Raph rocked the suit for shit. Like I want to say like 15, 16 issues after that. Oh my god, you guys! I have a wrestling Leatherhead. That's so cool. It looks great until you flip them around. And you're like butthole. But I'll get that remedied here in just a second. Um, God, the stylization on these is so good. Um, yeah, I this weekend, or it's weird saying this weekend, but yes, this weekend. That counts. Um, I was in here and I was kind of going through like all my NECA Toon Turtles and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, I can get rid of that one. I can get rid of that one. I can get rid of that one. And um, Hannah was asking me about it. She's like, well, why are you getting rid of that one? You like Mondo. You like, some of these characters. I'm like, yeah, but I need to make room for the wrestling turtles. Like the these are taking over any of the toon spots that were held by a character right now for me. Um, just because like the Mondo Gecko, I remember him in the cartoon show, but like for me, the Mondo that is the Turtle Adventures version is the Mondo Gecko that I remember that like sticks in my head. Oh god, this guy is rigid. Um, but yeah, standard fare. Also apparently also rocking them Chuck Taylor wrestling boots as you do in space. Tail is old as time. Oh, actually went on really well. Really sturdy in there too. But jaw is the jaw. Whoop. Okay, well, it's on a ball peg. Woohoo! Didn't break it. Um, no, since I have it off. The jaw is articulate. Leatherhead. Hello. Um, that's pretty damn cool. No swappable eyes like the rest of the Mutanimals had, but look at that. That is Looney Tunes. Like, you can turn that any which way. Oh my god, you can see through his friggin' mouth. I don't know. Can you guys see that? That's neat. Shit. I'm very stoked for this. Um, like, there are not many figures that I've sat and gone, man, I almost want to get a second one. But like, Slash was one of those, and granted, I had to fix Slash, but it's cool. Like, hold on, I'm gonna set. I have these literally sitting on my lap because I'm like, no, I don't want them to go away. If I let them go, they'll leave me forever. Uh, I'm totally secure, you guys. You know that? Totally secure. Um, but look at that, you guys. uh, this is so stinking cool. Like, God, Stump wrestling turtles. Fuck yes. Um, there are going to be a slew of images that pop up of these, by the way. So prepare to be. Oh no, Hellboy, why'd you die? I was getting odious for scale, so it's pretty cool. Solid scale. Odious still rocking the mystery drink that I gave him earlier, and apparently also murdering Hellboy. I don't know why I'm showing these off on this. Yeah, but just gonna set that down. Don't act like you guys don't play with your toys like this, giving each other wet willies and all that jazz. But like that's yeah. Oh, what a nightmare. But yeah, yeah. Me neither. I just look like a hoarder for posterity. Uh, but yes, fair. But this rules. Also, Tio, I got your box in the mail. And comics, if you're watching this on the replay, I also got your mail in the PO box. So those are over here waiting for Wednesday, as a heads up. Okay, I'm gonna bust into these. Do you guys have any questions, comments? I don't know. I'm gonna bust into these now. But oh, my lighting setup is fucking horrible for this. I also love that they show Mikey with the friggin' sledgehammer like Triple H on the back. That's awesome. Yeah, I dude, always was the yeah. I'm okay. That was always the funny thing, like growing up, because it's like, okay, Mikey is orange, Raph is black, Leo has some blue on him, and Donnie is red and yellow. And I was always like, even as a kid, I was just like, why didn't Donnie have any purple on him? Like, that's just confusing. You put him in Hulk Hogan colors. Um, Also, amazing thing that's the Stump Wrestling box comes with is the backdrop is the crowd scene, and if you look up, you can see Cuddly in the cosmos. So they are putting Cuddly on freaking everything, and it is messing with me because it is. Uh, yeah, yeah. It's let's see if I can. Well, it's not actually Trevor. It's the puppet, but but it looks like Trevor. No doubt. Also, what? Oh, dude, it's so good. Look up Ken Mitroni's Instagram. He has a link to a bunch of stuff. He's also doing commissions right now. It's so fun to look at his artwork. Also, he posts a lot of stuff about trains, and it always makes me happy because I'm like, oh, you're such a nice old man. Um, I really want to get him on the marathon stream this year. Um, I am both excited and nervous to get him on because I know Geeky would fight to be on at the same time, and I don't want to skip. And I don't want to skip it. What? What's that? Oh, Mixie just popped on. What up, Mixie? I was like, what just happened? Oh, okay. Are you sure? Was she yelling at you? Don't you lie to us, Mixie. Ah, fair enough. More so, I was like, Mixie's in trouble. Do we need to do we need to call someone? Mixie, pop your volume on twice if you need help. Um, yeah, you don't get to watch them. They are ours. It is funny. The number one thing that I've seen people like complaining about is um, Mikey's head is two parts, like because they had to seam it from the eyes. And I'm like, if that's the worst thing that is going on in this set, like it's pretty freaking amazing. Also, I'll do this before they all pop out. But there's Leo, Donnie, Raph, and Mikey going, huh? These are just amazing. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this because I should have planned ahead, done this before the stream, but I didn't think about it because it's like if I do this, I'm not going. What? Oh, dude, yeah, this is. There's so many, but legitimately, I cannot describe like yesterday seeing these on the shelf. What? Leo, no! Leo just took a header down to the floor. But well, that's a that's a that's an opinion. But there's Leo outside the box looking insanely cool. The funny thing is now my brain's just like I kind of want to outfit them with weapons, but like they come with weapons. They're just wrestling weapons, and that makes me so stupidly happy. It's like, oh, you can get the folding chair out. Oh, the best of the best, Mr. Michelangelo. Oh, you guys, I may need to get another Mikey because I have so many custom ideas. I like that Mikey's costume basically consisted of him finding orange fabric and just wrapping himself up. Like, yeah, yeah. Like, that's like, I kind of love that. Also, dude, right? It's freaking wild. Like it's been that thing of again, like you talk about dream figures, like figures that I've literally dreamed about, not regularly, but like when I do have dreams about toys, like I remember, I legitimately I bought a second Turtles in Disguise set to make these. Like that's how badly I wanted these. Also, cell shaded Raph. I don't know if that's coming through. It's so like it's really hard to see with. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off. No, that doesn't help shit. Uh, but yeah, like it's so cool. Like it really is one of those things of like this is surreal. Like I don't know how else to describe it. Like holding this in my hand and looking at it, and not only looking at it, but looking at it and going, that's Ken Mitroni artwork in 3 dimensions. Like there's no doubting that this is a turtle adventure style. Also, I will do a little comparison a little bit later because I am very curious how these compare with the arms and legs of um not turtles in disguise, but oh no, the turtles in disguise set because I'm curious if they share any of the molding because these knee pads and so well I guess he's the only like that's the only he's the only one with standard knee pads and elbow pads. Everybody else has kind of unique ones. But oh, what a oh, okay. Hey, Mr. Jones just joined up to the Discord. Right on. They definitely look slightly bigger. And I don't know if I'm gonna take out all the accessories right now. Um, I probably will, but so it comes with the sledgehammer, an ice cream cone, and a can that you can just throw as fodder in the ring. The ring bell, the folding chair, the sody pop fire extinguisher, and then a whole array of hands that I just realized you cannot see because they are behind plastic. Oh my god, all of these are zip tied in too. Oh, well, like all the weapons are individually um in here. Man, the hands are behind two of those like clamshells, so that's not bad. It's just there's so many pieces. Oh, what up, Mr. Jones? Welcome, welcome. Doing a little unboxing and getting these guys free. Here's the folding chair, which does it actually? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make about 40 more of those. Shit. Although interestingly enough, they do have metal hardware. Can you see that shine? They actually have metal pins in there. That's cool. All right, here is the very Flintstonian ding ding ring bell. Let's see. Oh, son of a gun! Like legit, like this soda can has a zip tie on it. Why? Do you have? And there it goes on the floor. Crap! Lost for forever. I'll find I'll find it when I move. Oh man! Oh, I found it. Haha! Come on, monkey feet, don't fails me now. Yeah. There was like a pound of stormy hair on there too. It's awesome. It actually has like the little hatch marks on there. It's like they when they talk about that they didn't skip anything, they were not lying. This is a little Mr. Jones and I were talking right before I went live, and we were talking about like the kind of weird spot that these hold in in people's memories. It's a little ice cream cone and a can of Pepsi, or let's say turtle wax, just to hold something of a weird theme. But I think for a lot of people for of a certain age, like this was such an important piece, like an important part of the turtle lore, for lack of a better term. Like also, as always, like feel free to talk, guys. You can also, toss in the live and loud chat if you want to just be what? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. This was. I think of when this was coming out, and it like the funny thing was is this was coming out like coinciding with Hulkamania and everything. Like this was right around that time of the crazy rock and wrestling boom into like the era of um the Attitude Era, even I would argue. Now, interesting thing I just realized, and again, I'm guessing this is just because all the other hands. What? Was it? Because I feel like New Generation. Well, I guess yeah, New Generation would be right after Rock and Wrestling, yeah, and then New Generation. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures was 88 to 95. So yeah, it would have been like 93, 94. This was hitting. Or no, it would have been earlier than that because it would have issue 8 or issue 7. So I'm guessing issue 7 would have been hitting if it was monthly. So 7 months after August. So you're looking early 89 for the wrestling arc to hit. So yeah, new generation hitting. That's wild. Um, oh no, I literally pulled up the Wikipedia article on the release schedule. So I was looking at when issue 7 dropped. It was a monthly series, and it the first issue dropped in August of 1988. Darth says I would have been a bit too young for the Archie comics, but I get what you mean. There's a reason why for me Optimus Prime's true form will always be a fire truck. Hell yeah. Also, kind of a cool thing. So Raph comes with two alternate sets of hands, whereas everybody else comes with one, but all the rest of them has the same turtle skin tone, so you can kind of swap it between them. Darth says also muted because I figured you all don't want to hear me eat. That's fair. No, we want to listen. Let us listen to your chew. Uh, but yeah. um, Sorry, I've been watching a lot of no fancy shit cooking on Instagram. He's a favorite. It's stupid. He's a lovely French Canadian man that talks in grunts and growls and talks about dinosaurs and roars. That's good times. Um, but yeah, that's. I stand by this. I am not a fan of the Michael Bay turtle movies. However, the second one is a live action cartoon. Like the first one, I won't go back and rewatch. The second one, admittedly, I do go back every now and again. Like I'll pop it on. I don't. It's not like something that I yearn for, but it'll be something that I'll be like, oh, I want to, I want to pop on something kind of mindless and just chill. The Bay movies were bad, but Bebop and Rocksteady. Good point, Dar. I just remember, I just remember watching. I will always remember Oliver watching the second one and going, Dad, why do they keep saying my man? And I'm like, you see, son, it's funny. And they're just like, he's just like, well, but why else? I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll come back around. Like, you're four. I don't want to talk about a rhino's genitalia. Um, dude, fucking Mikey's gonna wail on somebody. Like, coming for you. Like, this, this is badass. Oh shit! I wonder. Dude, hold on. I just found something the other day that I was looking for. Where did I put it? So I have Macho Mikey, like Macho Man Mikey. And unfortunately, he is in storage right now. But his glasses had fallen off, and I found them, and now oh my god, they fit perfectly. Yeah, you guys, I'm so happy right now. Oh my god, this is this is so dumb. I love it. Uh, yep, and get ahead. So A Stuck is the big one that's missing right now. Um, The alternate gear, yeah. I mean, really, those were the main guys from Stump, plus Belly Bomb. Um, there are definitely other wrestlers you could kind of sneak in that weren't. I don't want to say that they weren't important, but they weren't. they they were the background characters, you know, like that you really didn't need per se. But the fact that they bombed these out so quickly, like legitimately, you guys, I was looking at half of these as prototypes at San Diego this year. Like we hadn't seen a physical Leatherhead figure until San Diego last month. Isn't that crazy? Like I am holding this in my hand. I saw this for the first time less than a month ago. Props to NECA. Like definitely had me kind of going, man, I know a lot of you guys kind of razz me for my love of the Super 7 Turtles line, but NECA, there's a reason NECA is putting out as much product and is selling as well as it is because this fucking volumes. Oh my god, like I was talking to Tussler and Geeky about this. I am debating about just packing up my San Diego 8 pack from when they launched the Toon line because I'm like those four turtles have been replaced, Shredder's been replaced, the foot soldiers have been replaced, Krang on the walker is the only thing that hasn't been replaced, and that has been replaced because they did the fucking android body. But it's like it's the Ken Micheloni artwork on that San Diego Comic Con box that has me like, ah, shit. Like, I want to. Also, I like that Donnie can be. He got his bell rung, but he's okay, people. Let's give him the thumbs up because Donnie's the worst turtle. That's right. You know, he said that thing. The funny thing is, I'm sure, like, even though I know he's not watching, I'll get a text from Mo and be like, "Hey, what you talking about Donnie for?" Like, nothing. What do you mean nothing, dude? The 2012. Sorry, I literally the funny thing was is when I said the text thing, literally my phone went bing bing on like two text messages. Neither were from Robo. But I was like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, never mind. Uh, dude, and the thing is like these guys are my childhood turtles. Like this is so very much my childhood turtles. And then the 2012 stuff is like I don't want to say my adult turtles because that sounds filthy, but like the 2012 Turtles, I was watching as it was coming out with my buddy Samir. Like, so you guys haven't had a chance to meet Samir actually on stream, but Samir is the other half of Mindwave Comics. He's literally Ollie and Miles' godfather. He's my brother from another mother, um, and we literally that's how we hung out when he was living cross country. Is we would watch Turtles the day that it released. We'd stream it and shoot the shit over not necessarily Discord, but something we'd just shoot the breeze or be on the phone or whatever. And then over the pandemic, Ollie got into it, and he and I watched it all the way through again, and then we collected the toy line together again, or collected the toy line together for the first time. So it's that weird thing of it just has that 2012 line has so much of just like, hey, you know all these core memories and this important shit in your life here, like have it in plastic form. Go ahead, which is wild. Also, the OG the Wolf stuff, like the OG like 80s slash early 90s cartoon does have a special place in my heart. That's how literally how I got Ollie talking. Because yeah, it's Turtles has a very significant part in my life, but like there are key elements, key looks to them for me, I guess. And like these, the Archie and the 2012, because I feel like the Archie is also the Fred Wolf cartoon. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's so close. And then the 2012s are just like, but yeah. Oh shit! No, for sure. I mean, that was one of those things of as as a kid reading that from because watching the cartoon, April was always, oh no, and getting chased by like man eating bananas and shit like that. Um, and then you go into the comic and she's like a badass reporter that is going across the world. She is training. Like, and I thought that was cool about the 2012 too, because she was a kunoichi. She was becoming a female ninja master, and that was fucking badass. You know what I mean? Like that was so cool. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like you guys, what was that? Oh, okay. I was like, because in the back of my mind, legitimately, it sounded like someone going, "Alomoseoya," like yeah, we're getting some chants going on. Let's go. Um, you're good. I will say this ball joint pops off really easy on Leatherhead. I keep trying to like articulate his head upward, and it's like, hey, pop. Hmm, hmm. Oh, it just popped on. Let's see. Who we got? Epic Badger. What's shaking? I was really excited, so I opened everything already. But here they are in order. We got Leatherhead, Rock, and then Chuck Taylors. Dude, you guys, I want like high top Chuck Taylors like this. Those are badass. Am I the only one? I don't know. I love that, dude. You don't gotta tell me. I got size 16 feet. That's about 90% of what I wear. Um, I got these size feet. But Grindhound. What deal? See, man, I don't know. I don't like. I feel bad because I like El Mysterio, but I don't know if I'm gonna get him just because I'm like this. This Crying Hound is the one that like it's up there. Also, I don't know how El Mysterio is coming out yet because these were already a nightmare. But there's Donnie after he gets clocked on the head. Hey, you guys, I'm gonna work on machines. Um, don't you judge me. Yeah, he made a fart noise. Sometimes you just got. Oh, dude, they're everywhere. I I have a friend who is very flustered because, as he put it, he's like, I thought I was safe from turtles. I go, yeah. He goes, I said, hey, I'm just going to collect Joy Toy Warhammer. I'm not going to collect anything else. And then he did Joy Toy Turtles. And I'm like, ha, sucker. Like, you're one of us now. Welcome to being a shellhead, Sean. Um, in case you didn't know, that was me chastising Sean Iredale. Epic Badger says, I was looking at the TMNT Mutamex earlier today. I love the mech line from 96, but it's too expensive. Dude, it is spicy, to say the least. Um, the mecha line, like there was, well, okay. So basically it looked like Exo Squad, but turtles. Yeah, 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 it was badass. Um, I feel I'm trying to figure out like I want to give Leonardo like weapons to hold because like he just has this mean mug face on, but it's like the only accessory that really fits in these hands is like ice cream. Oh no, doesn't even fit in his hands. I guess. Oh, what just happened? Darth Nexus, I thought I was safe from turtles before the MMPR set hit clearance, and then the Ronin line dragged me to the depths. See, the funny thing is, I love the last Ronin artwork. Ben is a bud and everything. Like, I'm so proud of him and everything that he's done, and like, it's cool to see a dude who's so passionate about the brand being on the brand. But I'm like, I have the last Ronin. I'm like, I'll get the new turtles because I feel like those are new characters. Like, instead of getting like all four turtles, where I'm just like, but it's them right before they die. Like that's so frustrating. There we go. America. A can of soda or soda drink and thumbs up. I'm gonna have two turtles doing thumbs up. I feel weird about that. I do thoroughly enjoy Raph just fully just gonna unprotected chair shot. Ah. Oh yeah. I agree wholeheartedly. This rules so very much. You guys, I think you might legitimately. Okay, let me ask you this because I know I've done it in the past for my top tens and stuff like that. I feel like I have to count this line, this Turtle Adventures line, no matter how many figures I want to put in my top 10 as one. Is that a passable thing? Because otherwise, um, this is 6/10 of my top 10. Because that's too many. That's too many, you guys. Oh, Epic Badger says never read the Archie comics, but I owned the Playmates Michelangelo wrestler that came with the snake. The snake having its own wrestling mask was perfect. Oh, I agree. Body slamming Mikey, an amazing figure. Plus the cape could fit on any figure, which was great. I used to put that thing on my Batman figure because my Batman figure's cape sucked. But I okay. I'm probably sorry, I'm literally unscrewing this because I need to show you guys what I'm looking at, and you're gonna see a mess because yes, I'm still doing this. There we go. But this is what I'm looking at. Okay, yeah, don't mind that stuff. That's all the stuff I'm sorting. But yeah, this is that is so cool. You guys, NECA, you son of a bitch, you did it. Also, props to Zelu, props to all their sculptors and painters, because holy crap, you guys, this is so rad. Oh, Darth says, I think it got me because my favorite turtles are the IDW versions and the NECA Ronin stuff is the closest I'm going to get to what I want from IDW. That's fair. And yes, count the 4 pack as one slot. Well, it's like that's Loyal Subjects has the IDW stuff right now as far as like the main story stuff goes, and I'll be curious how long that lasts. Just with there's so many there's so many issues with so many of those figures, and that's not me being a dickle about it. Like I know everybody that I know has had issues with their stuff outside of the four core turtles. I actually got my Jenica in the other day, and I purposefully opened it off stream because I didn't want to scream and be angry on stream. And thankfully, it was a great figure outside of her headband, which sucks. But yeah, like 3 broke me. Yeah, yeah, the elite assassin. I I dude, I did break her. I which sounds bad, but, it was one of those weird things of that line, like, going into the Best Action booth at San Diego and being recognized was one of those moments of like, "Oh, shit." But the guy was really upfront and, he talked about the advances that they've made and what they've done pushing forward, and it's one of those things of I will openly say there have been maybe 2 times in the near 4 years that I've been doing this now that I can say that I've not rooted for somebody. And Best Action was going to be one of those until I talked to that dude and hearing the passion and like and him running through everything like without me bringing up, all the issues that I had, but it impressed me of just and surprised me, I guess, of him talking so candidly about just like, yeah, we had this issue and we had this issue and we had this issue and we had this issue, but this is what we're doing and this is what we're moving forward. This is what we're doing, and it was just like there was action to every bad thing that happened, which is impressive in its own right from a toy company. Because there are other toy companies that I absolutely love that there are issues with their products and they aren't doing shit for them. And I'll completely leave. The big thing that he was pushing is he said the metalhead was the metalhead was like the kind of wave going forward, and I got to handle the figure and it did it felt really solid, and it had pretty much the same articulation that the IDW style turtles had, so I feel like that's the kind of the standardized stuff. I feel like some of the cuts that were on some of the other ones that came out, I'm guessing were probably due to the sculpt and actually having structure to them. But again, that's me completely speculating at this point. Um, because I I will say this, walking into that booth and hearing, "Are you Dave Wonder?" had me going, "Oh shit." But like walking away from it, I was like, "Man, I do want to give them a chance. I do want to see them improved and make some cool shit, because the God knows that the IDW lore has enough cool shit to fill 18 billion toy lines. Um, at the same time, I'm looking at this and going, "All right, you gave us Crying Hound, what, second wave in, third wave in of Turtle Adventures? We going Alapex next? Are we getting future turtles? Are we getting like standard release turtles? You know what I mean? Like there's so many like, oh my God, are we gonna get Worm? Like if you guys haven't read the Turtle Adventures appearance of Worm, WYRM, look it up. Not alone, not at night, because it is terrifying. Like rereading that series and coming back around to it, I was like, "Ooh, no. Oh, no. That thing is coming for my blood." Uh, yeah, but, Mutanimals. So Trevor brought up that there's more adventures coming. The Mutanimals stuff was kind of the test because it was all individuals and stuff. So I don't know. I'm very excited to see what comes from it. It is one of those weird things of when you're sitting there staring at the booth and actually check it out on the channel. I did do a booth tour with Trevor and I'm putting together an edited one now too. Um, this was the Turtle Adventures stuff that was out, was all the wrestling stuff. They had a couple of the other figures out on display that had already released. But yeah, like there are so many Ronin figures that, we haven't even seen pre-orders for. Same thing with the cartoon line. At the same time, PandaCon, popping up. I'm like, okay, we already have a bunch of Usagi figures, which is great. And PandaCon is a big step forward because PandaCon is another character that is not owned by Eastman and Laird as part of the Turtle license, which is why we haven't seen PandaCon stuff coming out. But now we are because they're working closely with them, which is awesome. As an indie comics creator, that dare I say, that excites me. Um, but I do. In them working with the creator of PandaCon and Stan Sakai for Usagi Yojimbo, I could definitely see them doing a Ninjara. I know Ninjara's appearance outside of Turtle Adventures are a bit risque, but if you're doing yep. Oh no, and that's the thing is I think I think the creator is definitely talking to him. Like I can't speak in certainties, obviously. But yeah, stuff like that. The fact that we're getting a PandaCon, the fact that we've gotten a bajillion Usagi Yojimbo releases makes my brain go, yeah, they're okay working with that. And Ninjara is so intricate or like intertwined with the Turtle Adventure stuff. I could see her. Whoa, Tio, you okay? Tio, you I don't know, maybe I'd be okay with it. Uh, but you know what I mean? Like there's such possibilities. There's just such possibilities. I mean, the crazy thing is if you think about the Turtle Adventures line so far, these wrestling turtles are the first turtles we're getting in the Turtle Adventure, specifically in the Turtle Adventure style. And I'll argue it a little bit, but I feel like the Turtles in Disguise set fits as like a Turtle Adventures set for now, in my opinion. Or you could use the control art color ones, the bright green ones. But they were always the darker green for the most part, in my recollection. Oh, Darth Nexus says there's also no way of knowing what flaws are the fault of the design team and what's out of their control. Oh, there we go. Sorry, that was going back to the best action conversation earlier. That's my bad. Spike, are you watching on PlayStation? Sorry, I just saw a PlayStation icon pop up next to your thing. That's awesome. I haven't seen that on Discord before, so I'm just easily amused. Um, I think that's very much it. And I mean, there's no way I mean, you look okay. I will say this: if you say Usagi Yojimbo to someone, they're gonna go, "Yeah, I know who that is." If you say Panda Khan to someone, they'll go, "Was that the panda dude from the toy line?" Because he didn't really pop up in much other cartoon. Why, like in the Fred Wolf cartoon, like he wasn't in that series. He was supposed to be, but he didn't end up being in there. So I don't know. Like I think the fact that we're getting a Panda Con bodes very well for a Ninjara. Um, Technically, the funny thing is, Fugitoid is technically not part of the Turtles license. That's why he was a separate thing. Fugitoid was a completely separate series from Turtles originally. So, and granted, I would guess that at this point he's been integrated in pretty flawlessly into the licensing. But um, yeah, I do think um, if you guys would like, the next Turtle Talk, I think, is my goal is going to be Geeky and me and Tussler, and we're going to go through all the Turtle Adventure stuff, and we're going to do our wish lists and our tops of the Turtle line so far, because, you have these. This is all the wrestling Turtles, but then you also have Mondo, you have Slash, you have fucking Jaguar, and you have, oh no, Dreadmon. There we go. I was like Dreadman. I'm like Dreadman. That's not right. That that's yep. I got Slash over there already. I heard someone the other day they were like, dude, they're it's starting to hit. And the thing is Target officially announced today, September 1st starts their fallathon for nerd fallathon. So I'm guessing these are technically going to be a part of that because when these were announced and people were like, "I'm getting them already." They were finding them in Texas, they were finding them in California. I'm like, "Holy shit!" They're posting up. Oh, sorry, what? Well, and again, I think that's gonna be this September, this fall of fall nerdathon or whatever they're calling it. I'm guessing this is part of that reset for the NECA stuff because Mondo, legitimately, I went to Target, I was picking up groceries and stuff, and it was that weird thing of Mondo was just chilling on the pegs. I was like, what? Like, because I would, no, dude, dude, legit, I ordered one for Belly Bomb and it got canceled. Like I got notified that my order had been canceled, and then I got notified that it shipped, or that I got notified that it was being delivered today. And I'm like, I went back in my thing and it said that it was still canceled. And then all of a sudden I got pinged for my card usage, and I got charged twice for it. And I'm like, what the hell? And then one of those got refunded and it went through. But I'm like, I'm wondering if there was some sort of glitch in the system about that. Because I saw Belly Bomb for the first time on a peg yesterday. Um, so it is starting slowly but surely. Um, yeah, I yeah, I'm guessing. Darth, I'm with you. It should be illegal for massive corporations to have such shit websites. Also, Spike, you got cut off earlier. What were you saying, dude? Oh, right, dude. Shit. Again, where I picked up these, I saw those there, and I feel bad because it's one of those things of like I thought about just posting up like, hey, anybody need these? But like the paint was so weird on the two that I saw that I was like, I'm not gonna. By the time I post this up and anybody sees it, I'm gonna be long gone. But it was cool to see them in person, and there was part of me that's like, God, those would be really fun variations of Bebop and Rocksteady to have. But then I'm like, I don't have the fucking space because they are. It's not like a small character. I'm looking over. It's not like Vacation Fun Baxter Stockman, where it's like, oh look, the figure's this big. No, it's fucking Bebop and Rocksteady where it's like, you got more space. It's like, no, there's another version of this dude coming. Like, come on. Um, but oh, dude. It Spike, if you need them bunnies, I know a few folks that have them and that are selling them. They are spicy though. That was my thing is I remember seeing that well, I saw them at Mint Box Toys. And I was like, "Oh, cool." Like I hadn't seen them in person before. Like that I could actually like take them down and be like, "Yep, that's Bebop and Rocksteady in a bunny suit." Um, but it was one of those weird things of sitting there staring at it. I'm like, these are $150 each. I could do a lot of better things with $300. And I went, here you go, Tony. Please take these away from me, like right now. So I don't know, but right? Oh my god, dude. You guys, I hate to do this, but I might legitimately end this lovely live stream because I want to go play with my turtles. Uh, like legitimately, okay. Also on a goofy note, I am working on a custom for a fella who is near and dear to my heart as well as the COJ. You know him as Molotov Folktales. He's done a lot of good for the COJ. He works at a place up here in the cities called Hello Pizza. If you come up to the Twin Cities, hit it up. Go see Rob. He's good people. But he has a Skeletor that he hides around the shop for kids to find. And if they find him, the kids get a sticker, like a Hello Pizza sticker. And I'm like, dude, Skeletor has nothing to do with your place. Let me make you something ridiculous. So I am making Pete's lore. Um, Originally it was gonna be He-Man dude, but I had this Andre the Giant body laying around, and I'm gonna like tattoo him up and stuff. And I'm gonna paint him up, and I'm gonna surprise Rob with it. I know Rob's not on the Discord, so uh, he won't see this thankfully. But don't tell him. But yeah, so I'm gonna be working on this guy on Chop and Shop probably this week. He might be down. You might see like weird like floating pizza slice down here when I'm painting on him, just because I don't. I want it to be a surprise. I want to bring it in and it be something kind of fun and goofy. And the shitty thing is, as I've been working on it, I'm like, I want one of these. Like, shit. Um, but yeah, shit, you guys. These uh these right here. I can't pick up all four turtles at once because they all have accessories in their hands now. But guys, we have Stump wrestling turtles. These are a reality. These these are real. Like wrestling is real, you guys. On an asteroid in space that they get brought to by a severed cow head. Wow, that makes it sound like I have. Yeah, but it's that funny thing of just like, oh man, it's a very weird thing to say that like these are so cool to see in hand. Um, I think you will also be seeing a full review. I think this might be the thing that motivates me to get the review station set up before I tear up the studio again. Um, because yeah, god dang, these are fun. But oh shit, Darth just commented maybe 2012 will be like Ronin, where it's just anyone's guess what store will get the figures. Okay, never mind. I'm catching up, I guess. Sorry. Epic Badger says, "Go play with your toys. Toys need to be played with. I will continue spending the evening cataloging these Gloob trade fair inserts." That's really cool, actually. Send pictures. Um, but thank you guys for popping on. I hope this was a fun one. I think doing the exclusive like unboxing stuff on here, I think is going to be something that I'm going to try to do more of. I'm also okay. I was trying to do the early drop of the Super 7 interview like earlier, but again, Patreon, I don't know what the fuck's going on with it. Um as far as like me uploading videos and stuff like that, because I tried to do it and it was marked as private for some reason. So the Super 7 interview, or at least the turtle chunk of it, is up on the YouTube channel right now. I have a couple more interviews that I'm editing together and stuff, but for the most part, I'm going to stick to doing the live streams. Obviously, those are going to stay just the way that they are, because that's what this has always been about, is having the conversations with you guys, which I like this aspect. YouTube don't like it, but they can go take a long walk off a short dock. Because yeah, this shit's fun, and I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys, if you guys want more of these like kind of, I don't know, evening chats, which sounds slightly dirty, but I don't know. I like doing the after hours. Okay. Yeah, yeah, and the thing is, it's well, I know Jared or Fortnite knows this, and Mr. Jones probably does too. But like, I'm on here every now and again with like Corey, and a couple other folks. Not as often as Jared's on here with Corey, but there's often a couple of us down here in the voice chat and stuff like throughout the week. Like just check in on the Discord. You'll see the little like camera or microphone thing pop up on the Discord icon, if we're in here, and feel free to pop on. Like that's what this is about, is just coming in and shooting the shit and having fun. Emilio's on here a lot too. So yeah, I'm trying to get Tony to. Which is dope. Well, I lost that mid sentence. Who was saying saw the review for the Stump Turtles? That oh, dope. Right on. Very cool. Hell yeah. Um, Also, I want to figure out how to do it. I was talking with Billy Mahoney about it. I want to figure out how to get something going, like a collab, like a COJ party for Shredder's Revenge, and do some of the story mode. I think that'd be super fun. We can do what? Well, and that's I'm trying to figure out because so I have it on PlayStation, but I think they have the servers where you can play on Steam or PlayStation. I'm not positive on that. So I'm gonna try and figure something out about that. I think that would be something fun just to organize. That would just be organized through here. Uh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll figure it out. Again, you guys know I've been pulled so many different ways these last couple months. Yeah, it's been wild. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys sticking with me. And again, probably this next week, I will put up the entries for the giveaway. I'm doing a one of kind COJ arcade cabinet for this month's thing. So I'm going to do that. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. I'll talk about it on the live streams too. I'll be back on tomorrow for Let's Talk Toys, Tuesday, Chop and Shot, Wednesday is Grippin' and Rippin'. And then I am up north for TeebCon this weekend, this coming weekend. And then I might take a break next week because I got to go up to the cabins. So I might just stay up north for a day or two just to get some stuff done. Um, but I'm still trying to figure that out and finalize all that info because, yeah, I don't know if we'll have running water because there were issues, but it's good times. Sorry, that's completely out of context and probably just rambling off the top of my head. But yeah, this week, same as it ever has been. I will be back Monday, which is tomorrow. Um, I cannot guarantee that I will not be still playing with these turtles. Uh, what? I heard someone say something. Uh, okay. Well, we'll figure something out. It'll be fun. Push come to shove, maybe we'll do like a watch along or something on here because that'd be fun. Um, but yeah, what's also wild is um, in September, I will only be at home for 9 days in the month because I will be traveling every which way to be doing shows. I'll be in Madison for Madison Pop Expo. I'll be in uh, Williston, North Dakota for BakenCon. I will be. Oh, I will be the in the 9 days that I will be home. Uh, I will be here for FallCon, which is kind of a homecoming for me because that is where I tabled for the first time, and I've been going to those shows since I was 7 years old. So, and then there's one other one, and I'm blanking, but it's going to be a mad time, but it's going to be a good time. And then not this Friday because I'll be out of town, but the following Friday will be the mini marathon. So that'll be on here. And yeah, if you guys can think of anything that you want to see or you want to see more of in on the channel, in the Discord, let me know. I'm a flexible dude, and I want to make sure I'm creating content and creating a fun conversation, a fun place for conversation. So, um, yeah, obviously, try and keep it fun and light and everything. And yeah, I don't know. So let me check because I don't know. Because this weekend I will be at TeebCon. The following, ooh, it'll be the following. Yep, it'll be the August 30th. So I will get all the lineup and everything worked out for that. But again, stay tuned. I'm always talking about trying to keep folks aloof of what's going on. But I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna play with turtles for a little bit, and then I'm gonna pass out because I'm still recovering. I am testing negative, which is good. I can taste, I can smell again, which is great because that was fucking weird. So yeah, I will catch y'all tomorrow night. So be good, be kind. Much love from Minnesota. Also, stay as long as you like. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. I don't have to be here for that. I also need to use the bathroom. So much love, COJ. Thanks, guys. Catch you later. Good night. And that's all she wrote, buddy.